how's it going? Jennifer here from My Purpley Life, and today is my review Monday. I'm going to be reviewing some pens that I got from a wonderful company called JetPens.com. I talk about them all the time in my videos because that's where I get all my pens from, or most of them. If not from Staples or from an office supply store, then definitely JetPens.com is where I usually get my pens from. So I am very happy that JetPens.com contacted me to review some products for you guys and share with you guys some of these pens, which I think you guys will definitely love because I am loving them so much right now. So I'm just really quickly going to show them to you, and then we're going to go ahead and flip over to my desk so that you can see how they write on paper and everything, and I'll demonstrate some of the difference between some of the pens that I have. So the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be the Pilot Plumix, or Plumi if you want to be all say it correctly, I guess. But I got this cute little purple one, and it's a crazy fountain pen because you see how the body is. It has like this really awesome design to the pen to it. I have heard that it's like a really good beginner pen because it has like these grooves on the pen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it helps you to hold the pen correctly. So it's really great for those starting out with fountain pens. I am definitely a fountain pen beginner. I've used them before in the past, and I've just kind of steered away from them because they always like spilled ink on my fingers, or I didn't really know too much about them. Now that I've done my research and really trying to find a good fountain pen and testing out all these different kinds of fountain pens, I've realized why I'm starting to like them more. It's because of the fact that you can use different colored inks in them, different types of ink, so you can really play around with colors and nib sizes and stuff like that. So especially me, I'm like love doing calligraphy and really pretty writing and stuff like that, so I'm really trying to find a pen that I can use with that kind of style of writing. So the Pilot Plumi is really super awesome. I have been loving this pen. I've been testing it out for about a week now, and I'm just writing with it with everything because it's just super smooth and it's super affordable, less than $10. JetPens has them for about like $7 something, and over at some other websites I've seen them for less than $10. So it's a really nice affordable pen. Especially fountain pens can tend to be really expensive, but there are affordable ones out there for especially beginners who are trying to find like a good fountain pen. So definitely recommend this. It comes with a cartridge. So you just twist this open right here, and then I've been using this pen, so I have a ink cartridge in there already. And if you want, which is another great reason why I love fountain pens, is let's say you run out of ink in this ink cartridge, you can fill it up with your own type of ink if you want to later on. So super cool. I'm super excited to do that. It comes in a medium flat italic nib. And at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like such a flat nib on there. It has that you know, blunt tip to it, and I'm really happy with it because it makes my writing look really pretty. I don't know. I'll explain it to you guys when I start writing with it. The thing with this is if you let's say you don't want to use an ink cartridge, you can definitely use a Pilot converter. It's a Pilot pen, so most Pilot ink converters will fit into this pen. For example, a Con 20 and a Con 50 converter. So if you have other Pilot pens that you have converters, you can definitely put them into this one so that way you can use your own ink. Also, you can purchase, you know, the ink cartridges separately. Another pen that I'm going to talk about is this Platinum Preppy pen. Again, I got it in the purple body. Super cool about this pen is this awesome nib. I don't know if you guys can see that color, but it's actually like a purple colored nib. I was like, whoa, awesome. Now the thing about this pen, it's a click cap. Some other fountain pens have that twist so that way it doesn't, if the cap were to accidentally come off, you wouldn't be able to get ink everywhere. But the cool thing about this pen is that you can technically use it as an eyedropper pen. And if you don't know what an eyedropper pen is that later on, right now I have an ink cartridge on there as well, just like the Plumix. But let's say you run out of this or you want to use your own kind of ink, you can use an eyedropper and get whatever ink that you have and just put it into this body right here. And then what you would have to do is get an O-ring, which is like a rubber ring that you would put around here, and then put some of silicone grease, which you can get off Goulet pens. You can get it at your hardware store, but it has to be silicone grease, and then that will create a seal from right there, and then you would just close that up, and then you have this much of ink you can use in that pen, which is super great because you can be writing forever with that pen. This one that I got in particularly is a fine nib. I was kind of scared that it might feel too scratchy or something, but it doesn't. It's actually pretty nice. I feel that it's drying at times, that it's not really super smooth like the Plumix, but it's still a great pen because it's only less than $5, and you can't beat a fountain pen nonetheless for less than $5. And the ink that it comes with was a purple ink, and I'm really happy with that ink as well. So really awesome, a great favorite for fountain pen lovers. Another pen that I'm going to be reviewing is this Pilot High-Tech C mica pen, and this is sort of a new pen that came out in replacement of the older Pilot High-Tech C pens. So I'm gonna do a little bit of comparison between this pen and the other pen. And then I also got this Monami Essenti soft highlighter. I have been trying to look for a good highlighter that's really you know, very soft colored and not so super bright. I don't really like neon colored highlighters. They seem kind of distracting almost to me, like you can't even see what's written underneath it. So I'm trying to look for a really nice soft highlighter that doesn't bleed through pages but still you know, has enough color to highlight what I need to see. So I've tested this out. This is a really super nice purple colored highlighter, actually, or violet. Is it violet? Purple, pastel purple. And really happy with this, really happy with the color. And so I'll show you that one. And then the next one I'm going to talk about is this Uniball Sino Sparkling Glitter Gel Pen. The reason why I was really intrigued by this pen is because I use Sakura Jelly Roll pens. If you guys don't know what that is, it's usually available at every craft store, but I usually use them when I'm like writing letters or really adding that spark of bling bling to whatever I'm writing. So really wanted to compare this to those Sakura Stardust pens that have glitter in them. And the difference between this and that pen is that the glitter in this pen, since it's violet, it has like, the glitters are actually violet colored, I think. In the Sakura Stardust pens, I think they're, what do they call it, is like super fine crystal or something, so it's more like silvery or clear, the glitter in that pen. So that's the difference between that. And another thing about this pen, which I really am sad about, is that it smells like it reeks of stinky glue. Really, like you start writing it and you're just inhaling it and it's like, oh man, why? It was such a pretty pen. But you know, it does have those glitters in it, so sometimes it can you know, not write as smoothly, but the thing that it has those like purple glitters in it is like really fascinating to me. So I really like that, but it is very inky. You have to let it dry because it's like, you can really, it really feels like it's just ink with mixed with glue and glitter, so blah. Okay, but anyways, let's move on and show you guys how it looks like on paper. So the first one here I have again is the Pilot Blue Me. And let's go ahead and test that out. This pen, the cap is right here. It's this little itty bitty little thing here. And you have to twist that. I'm gonna post it here in the back. That's how it looks like posted. And I just have some inkjet paper here that I'm gonna be testing on. Let me go ahead and zoom in for a little bit. I'm just going to write in cursive now just so that you guys can see the difference. So, that's my cursive. I'm just going to do some line variations here. So that's the Pilot Blue Me. This is the Platinum Preppy fountain pen in a fine nib. And it comes with violet ink. Ink is flowing really well. Let's just write, something really quick here again. go fast to see if it'll skip or anything. Trying to be really messy there. It's working out really smoothly there. And again, show you guys that nib really closely. You guys can see that color in there. So whatever color pen that you get, it will the nib will match the pen color. This next pen here is the Pilot High-Tech C Mica. It's this beautiful jewel purple body. You can see this jewel top cap there. Very, very nice. The only thing that I don't particularly like about this pen is that the barrel is covered in this purple. While it looks really nice, you can't really tell how much ink is in the pen. So for example, I have my High-Tech C pen right here, and this one is a 0.3 tip, and this one is 0.4. And then you guys are probably familiar with the Pilot High-Tech C Coletto, which is I have here 0.5. So I'm just going to show you guys the difference between those pens there. Let's go ahead and do the mica first. It does not feel scratchy at all for 0.4. And all these pens here have that needle point nib, not nib, I'm sorry, tip to it. So all very similar. This is compared to the High-Tech C original, and then here is the High-Tech C Coletto. So kind of all of the same kind of point to them. Here's the 0.3. Now the 0.3, it's not even working now. There it is. Feels very, very, very scratchy. Had to shake it a little bit there to get the ink flowing. I think this is in light blue. And you can see the difference between the design here. See how this clear body, you can see the ink versus the mica where you can't see the ink. Let's just zoom in a little bit more there, and let's do a light blue. Do I have a light blue? I don't. Let's just do purple. So you can see the difference between the colors. I believe it's called violet too. Let's just call it violet, but there you have it. 3, 4, and 5. Next up is this Monami Essenti soft highlighter pen, and it is in the pastel purple color. This goes for about $1.45. So here is the tip of the pen there. That's how it looks posted. It has sort of like this clip like this, so that's pretty neat there. And I've already written some things here just to let it really dry and see if it's gonna have any streaking or any bleed through this paper. I have the Pilot High-Tech C Coletto. Let's try that out. Let me zoom in here. There's some smearing, and this is a gel ink pen. And then I have a Staedtler Trappist fineliner, which is actually a marker, so we're going to see how it highlights marker. Not too bad. I have pencil. I have a Jetstream, which is a ballpoint pen. That came out really nice. I have a Sino, which is another gel ink pen. And then I have a Papermate Inkjoy. So of course you're going to have a little bit of streaking with the gel pens. The marker came out not so bad. But you can see how light that marker is. Not so bad. I really like the color on that. Pencil came out fine as well. And last but not least, I have this Uniball Sino Sparkling Glitter Pen. You can already have some glitters within the clear body, which is really pretty. And the pen cap also has the color on it as well. And of course it has that really nice clear body, so you can see how much ink there is left in the pen. It is a 1.0 millimeter point, so it's gonna come out really super bold here. Actually not having a problem with the smoothness. It's coming out really nice. I'm not sure if the glitter is gonna come out there, but there is glitter. Now let's compare that to the Sakura gel pen, which is this one right here. Looks like this. Also has a clear body, almost out. I've been using this a lot. This one is called Purple Star. And the trouble with this pen is you can see here how I'm already having some kind of variation here. It's not consistent with the ink flow. So I have to give it a little shake every now and then to really get that ink flowing. And it's just not working with me now. But this is also 1.0 millimeter. But it turns out, it looks like it's almost like a 0.5 when it writes on paper. So that's the difference there. And again, the Sakura has kind of like a more silvery glitter to it, while the Uniball has more like a purple color to it. So that's my review for today, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And again, thank you JetPens for giving me the opportunity to review these awesome pens. Hopefully I've helped you guys in choosing some great pens out there. And be sure to check out my blog. I will be posting up some close-up pictures of my writing and of these pens, so check that out, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.